Hi everyone, how you doing? It's your friend here. I'm recording another gift for the Right and Proper Ladies. Uh, I saw everyone's videos, Zoe, Ellie, and Sonia. Zoe, you started off, you had the lazy face because you had the anesthetic in your. I guess you had two teeth. You had the upper and lower with the two injections in there that really would have made your face sag, and of course because the muscles aren't working, there goes the facial muscles for that side. So I get that kind of have spring fear, but I always have spring fear because I always crave food. But the thing is, I don't need to go out to a chip truck to actually get anything because even though they do come around and blast their horn, I get the truck coming around every now and again. I do cook for myself, and I do have a bit of a restaurant in here. I've made my own little restaurant. Ellie had the cat in the bag. She said, "Yeah, a cat in the bag." That was the title, but I thought of Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat, and so we just say "Cat in the Bag." And that was a cool little video. Even though it wasn't much of anything, it was kind of cool. And then Sonia was in the car again talking about her wisdom teeth. And that was, I remember my wisdom teeth was somewhat adventurous. Basically, I have a bit of a bleeding problem, and I have to be careful when I go in for operations, and it's kind of it's on my medical record now, but back then they didn't know that I had this condition, and so they went to operate on me, and when they went to close me up from the operation, the wisdom teeth operation, for the mouth surgery, they couldn't stop the bleeding, and the surgeon got a little concerned, but eventually they got the bleeding stopped. They sent me home. And but that evening the bleeding started again, and I passed out from lack of blood, and I was rushed back to the hospital in an ambulance. So that was my my event. That was my experience for the wisdom teeth. They said to me, the irony was that you get that usual speech, "Oh, don't worry, there's nothing to worry about. There's a 1 in a million chance." Well, I ended up when things go wrong, they usually go wrong for me. So that's the way they usually, As for Zoe set the theme for the week, and she says it's the serious stuff: job, life, school, and future plans. Well, I'm kind of in a bizarre situation that I'm in a situation called I'm going to title it QTL, Infinite Tween. Because I'm caught in something kind of what I call a quantum time loop, where my age keeps revolving around two essential ages, and then goes around and around again. That's between the ages of 8 and 14. I continually oscillate between those two ages, and the reason for this is that as I was entering graduate school and deciding how I'm going to move forward with my research, I wound up back in the situation again where I became and was the thing I had wanted to be when I was a kid, watching sitting in front of the TV watching these kid shows. One of the kid shows that I used to like was this show called Hilarious House of Frightenstein. You can find it on YouTube if you search for it. And there are two characters I liked the best in that I used to pretend to be. One was Professor Julius Sumner, who was the scientist on the show, and he always had his science experiments. And the other one was the librarian. Well, it just so happens I'm back where I am as was a kid again, and so a large chunk of my life has sort of swung back, and where my future is going has now goes back to being a kid again, and it's sort of stayed in that area there. As soon as I get to a point where I know something half decent, that's about 14 years old, the next step I take forward opens the door to something brand new. My understanding falls back again because I'm at the beginning of something brand new, and I'm back at 8 years old all over again, and just, that's the way my cycle goes. Usually twice a year I cycle between the ages of 8 and 14, so I never really can sort of tell what's going to happen from day to day. Things are always a little bit different, and I've tried scheduling things though, but schedules just really don't seem to work for me. I just have a rough idea of what needs to get done, and as long as I get some of that done, progress is going for, the progress is being made. But for myself personally, my life, my school, my job, and my future plans are all one and the same thing. They're my research, my studies, which is school, and that's my job. And the full job is open exploration of the universe. So if you want to try to define that down a little bit further, go ahead. But this is what sort of puts me in this sort of quantum time loop, being an infinite tween, is that my job really doesn't have an end to it. It's always going to be in school. It's always going to be, a heavily integral part of my life. And the future planning is, and the future plans are more of the same, exploration of the universe. That's reading, studying, writing. Now I've moved a large chunk of my writing onto YouTube now, so I've got all the videos, and you can sort of see that as that moves out. This is how I started BigBangTheoryRL. I needed a way to get a wider audience for my research work, and as I was watching the documentaries on PBS and a lot of other channels, I began to realize that I could use YouTube to do this. Didn't know exactly how to go about doing it. Sat down and watched a couple other vloggers, in particular the one that I liked the best was Cassandra's NerdsRL, and then I found RightAndProperLadies through Ellie's page, and well, here I am now. So this is how my future is. This is my job. This is my life, and this is going to be my future plans in life and job forever, which is basically school. So that's it for now. I'll leave you with that. Yeah, I'm a nerd. My life isn't exactly exciting in terms of what other people are doing. I'm not going out every day. I don't have a lot of friends to go running around with. But then again, my fun is sort of sitting in my library and doing my research anyways. I like doing the exploration. So I'll see you guys next week. I'll work on my next week's contribution when I see the theme come out. And thank you for letting me give you this gift. Alright, take it easy.